Hey everybody, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Here for another sit-down video with you guys. And it's officially the holiday season. Happy holidays. I mean, it's not like I've already been bumping Christmas music since November 1st. But now that Thanksgiving has passed, hope you all had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. It is officially the holiday season. And I don't usually do any sort of like a wish list type video. It's not really ever been my thing. I mean, I do my Christmas haul, but like that's about it. But you all are still loving my Nintendo Switch game collection video that I released back in April. And so I've actually been wanting to do this video for a little bit even before I made that video. And since the holiday season, I figured there's no better time to tell you guys what Nintendo Switch games are on my wish list. Obviously, I don't want all of these this Christmas. I just keep a note on my phone about Nintendo Switch games that I would like. And I also think I keep them on the wish list tab, like on the online screen. But I just decided this is a good time to make it into a video, let you guys know what games I want. And if any of you guys, have these games, you can tell me whether it's like a yay or nay, I should cop or should I not kind of thing. And maybe you guys can even recommend me some more games. But if you have not checked out what Nintendo Switch games I have in my collection video, be sure to check it out. I'll put a little card up here, whatever side it pops up on. And you should definitely check out that video. But without further ado, let's get into my Nintendo Switch wish list. So the first Nintendo Switch game that I want is actually something that I am asking for this Christmas, and that is Nintendo Switch Sports. I actually played the demo for this game back in the summertime when I was still living in my old tiny apartment. There's a reason I haven't bought a lot of games for my Switch that include any sort of like emotion really, because if you guys saw my old apartment, I had no space to do anything. I couldn't stand up and play the Switch. So I got mainly, sit down button games, right? So I now have room in my new place, obviously, to play games that require me standing up and doing things. And so I definitely want to get Nintendo Switch Sports. I'm very excited about that one because I loved Wii Sports on the Wii. I actually have my Wii here and I have Wii Sports Resort, and a bunch of friends were over last week and everybody was playing it. They were bowling, they were golfing, canoeing, I think, and it was a blast. So it's been really fun to play those kind of games again, and when I saw they were making one for the Switch, I freaked out. Like I told you guys, I played this demo over the summer, and it was really fun. I didn't get to play everything. I think I played sword fighting and bowling, but they have all these new sports. They have soccer, they have badminton, I think they even have volleyball. So I'm really excited for this one. It's been out for a little bit already, but like I told you guys, I wanted to wait till I moved to get it. Now it's on the Christmas wish list, and I'm excited for it. The next game I want is also a moving game, and that is the new Just Dance 2023, which I think just came out last week. One of my friends loves the Just Dance games, and she has a bunch for the Switch, and I think she was telling me that she was probably gonna get this one too, and that has like a lot of great dances on it. She was also telling me something about they're offering some sort of a subscription for Just Dance where it's like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 bucks a month or something. And if you subscribe, you get like all of the old dances from all the old games, which would be a dream as for somebody who had Just Dance. I had the first ever Just Dance for the Wii and pretty much every single one that followed it. Like 2014, 2013, I don't know how many of them there were, but I literally had all of them. It was like a tradition where every year for Christmas, I would get the latest Just Dance game. So I'm a huge Just Dance fan, and it's taken me a while to get the new one, like for the Switch, like any of them, because I know there's been a bunch every single year. So yeah, I think it'd be fun to have at least one, and I'm debating getting the 2023 one, and I've got to look more into the subscription thing, because I think it'd be really cool to play all the old dances I used to play on the Wii. So if you know anything more about that, let me know. That's on me. I gotta do some research on it, but I still think getting the newest game would be really fun. The next game is Splatoon 3. I actually had Splatoon 2 on this list for a while, and then the new Splatoon game came out. So now it's Splatoon 3. My boyfriend's really into the Splatoon games. He had the second one, he was like obsessed with it. And so I don't think he's gotten the third one yet, but we were like watching videos on it and stuff. And it looks really fun. I played a little bit of the second one. I'm not amazing at it, but it is a really cool game, and I just want to support like, newer franchises, things that are just for the Switch. And so yeah, I think it's cool enough where I would love to get the third game. Like I don't really know when, maybe like for my birthday or just, I don't know, it's on my wish list. I'd like to get it at some point. Let me know if any of you guys though have played it, and if you guys like it and you guys think that it's worth it for someone who doesn't have any of the old Splatoon games. If I should just get the third or should I try and get the second as well? Let me know. The next game I want is Little Friends, Dogs, and Cats, which I think is like always on sale, which is nice. It's basically like their version of Nintendogs, but it's not as good. You know, I actually have my DS here, and I was on a roll of playing with my Nintendog. My old Nintendog Lucky when I first brought my DS back here before I actually had a full-time job. It was like the time between graduation and working, and so I was playing with Lucky a lot, and now she's probably starving and lying on the ground. Yeah, so I loved Nintendogs as a kid is my point, and it's just one of my favorite games. I wish they would just bring it back and not like make these sort of like knockoff versions of it. Like just bring back Nintendogs for the Switch. I don't know why it's that hard. Like obviously you can play it with a tablet. I guess the only downside is that there's no like pen, and so you know with the pen for the DS it was you could like do tricks and you could like rub the dog's head, and like it was easy, it was fun. I don't know how, maybe it doesn't work as well for the Switch, but I don't know. If you guys have this game, let me know if you think it's worth it. I think it's pretty cheap. Like I said, it's like always on sale, but it's like the closest thing to getting any sort of a Nintendogs game for the Switch, I think, as of now. So it would be fun to get and just, you know, get a little bit of my childhood back. The next game is like the game I'm most excited for. It doesn't come out till May of next year. You probably know what I'm gonna say, and that is the brand new Zelda game, which is the sequel to Breath of the Wild called Tears for the Kingdom. As somebody, by the way, y'all, who just finished Breath of the Wild like a few weeks ago, I think it's been a few weeks, maybe been a month, I don't know, but I beat Ganon, y'all. I remember the last video I made about my Switch, I was like, yeah, I haven't even beat it yet, and I officially did beat the game like a month ago. It took me like almost 3 years, but I did beat the game. And now I'm just going back and like finding old shrines I never got and like doing little mini games because I'm so excited for the new Zelda game that I'm just like spending time kind of going back and like doing all the extra stuff for Breath of the Wild before the new one comes out. And it's still a while, it's still like 6 months away, but that's definitely on my wish list to get. I should probably just like pre-order it. I don't think you can yet, but whenever you can, I probably will. And I'm so excited for this game. I love Breath of the Wild. If you've never played it, please get it, or just get the new Zelda game. I don't know, I'm just so excited for this one. The next thing I have written down on this list is just other racing games. I just want other racing games. I don't really know which ones, so I was gonna ask you guys if you guys have any recommendations. The only one I have for the Switch, well, I have Mario Kart, and then I have like the Cars game, which honestly kind of sucks. It's not like the old Cars game for the GameCube, let me put it that way, okay? The controls kind of suck. But I've always loved cars, I've always loved racing games for all of my consoles, and I definitely think I want more for the Switch. Maybe things that are a little more realistic and not like cartoony like Mario Kart. Something that's more like you're driving Ferraris and like actual cars, you know? So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I think I've done a little bit of research, but I didn't write any specific names down on this list. So if you guys are also into racing games and know of any you think I would enjoy, let me know. The next game I'd like is on my Christmas list for this year. I asked it for my parents, and that is Zelda Link's Awakening. I think this game has been out for a bit now. It actually might be been out for like 4 years at this point. I'm not really sure when this came out. I think it did come out after Breath of the Wild is my understanding. I could be wrong. It's definitely more of a cartoon game and not like Breath of the Wild with these like gorgeous graphics and it's like 3D open world. My understanding is it's not like that. But it has gotten really great reviews, and I kind of just wanted a second Zelda game, and this was, you know, before they even announced a new Breath of the Wild. So this has actually been on my wish list for a while and I just haven't picked it up. But I just am gonna ask for it for Christmas, so hopefully Santa comes and puts it on my stocking or something because I'm really excited. It would be fun to have a new Zelda game, especially because we've still got 6 months till Tears of the Kingdom, and it'd be fun to start a new Zelda game that's a bit different, like a more of a 2D like Zelda game or like a cartoon Zelda game to play in the meantime before a new Breath of the Wild comes out. And yeah, let me know if any of you guys have this game, your thoughts are on it. Like I said, I think a lot of people really enjoy it, and it's been pretty highly reviewed from my understanding. And I never played any Zelda games on any other consoles, so I just like want all of them for the Switch now. I'm catching up. And the last game on my wish list is Skyrim, which I wrote next to it, like in parentheses, similar to Breath of the Wild. I think when I was super obsessed with Breath of the Wild earlier this year, like January, February, I was researching other open world games that were similar to it, and like everyone was saying Skyrim, which I have heard of. I think I've even seen a little bit of gameplay from it, but I don't know a ton about it. I think I like remember researching more about it back then in the beginning of the year, and I don't really remember what I like researched anymore. I just remember writing it down and being like, oh, this looks really cool. It's been out for a while. I think it's a series. Clearly I should have done more research for this video. I'm counting on you guys for a lot of the stuff. But I'm being honest, you know, with like what I wrote down and my thoughts and everything. But I know a lot of people enjoy Skyrim. I thought it was like a PC game. Maybe you can also play it on the PC, but I guess it's a Switch game too. And so I added it to my wish list. It's not really like a super need wish list, especially now that there is a new Breath of the Wild coming out. But I've really enjoyed just like exploring with these open world games. I recently actually just beat Super Mario Odyssey like this past weekend. And I've been really obsessed with that game too, finally beat that one. And I just loved the sort of open world 3D concept of that game as well. And just like, you know, thinking outside the box and trying to find hidden treasures and gems and things everywhere. And I feel like that's similar to Zelda with the Korok seeds and probably similar to Skyrim in certain ways. And so I just want more games like that. So if you have Skyrim, let me know if I like it. I'm sure if I enjoyed Breath of the Wild, I would enjoy it because that's what everything I researched said. So yeah, it's definitely on my list. But there you guys go. Those are all of the Nintendo Switch games currently on my gaming wish list right now. Let me know if there were any that you guys are like, oh my god, she didn't mention this one, she needs it. Like I said, I might already have it. You can either watch my collection video and see if I already have it, or if you comment something I already have, I'll just respond and say I already have it and I love it. But yeah, let me know if I missed any games that I should be put into my wish list. Let me know if there are any games that you guys are excited to get for Christmas or that you're excited for the new year. Like I said, Zelda's really big for me. I do hope they make a new Super Mario Odyssey next year. I think it's been sort of rumored. Also, a new Donkey Kong game has also been rumored for next year, which would be great. But as for releases that I know are coming out, I'm excited for Zelda. I think there's also a new Kirby game that looks kind of fun. Maybe that will be in my wish list too. But other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!